Bienvenido, welcome. I'm Oni Boi, your favorite hobby tourist. Hope you're all having a wonderful day today. Hello, Warden, welcome in. Today we're going to continue doing a TCG devlog style stream where we talk a little more about game design. So we're going to keep doing that for right now. Look, we already did 2, right? We did 2 of these already. We did Kides, we did Alice. Obviously, these are not like locked in stone, but I think we got a little bit gist of how it's going. And then next we're gonna do Yuki. But how is your day going, Warden? I sent you a cool stug. What is that? What'd you send me? Oh, are you talking about in the Discord? Yes, I saw the things. Yeah, I did. I saw them. I commented. I did comment on them and I thought they were wonderful, but why don't you share them in the art section? You should, or the gaming, because they're mainly gaming stuff. I would say they're probably a little more gaming, so you should share them in the gaming section. Sorry, I was drinking a little bit of tea. My mushroom coffee. You don't know? I mean, like, it's okay. I mean, you don't have to, but I did make it for a reason so people could share their stuff. You know, like, hey, check out this game I'm playing, or check out this drawing. I even made an art section. Whenever you guys want to make more things, like I made a collection section because someone wanted to show, what did they want to show? Someone said they wanted to show like a collectible, and they said, where would I show it? And like, where would I put it? And I was like, oh, make a channel. But I don't think they even used it. I think they just put it in general. But next time I would love it if they did share in the collection section. I don't know, like maybe you collect Pokemon cards or you collect figures. You can put it in the collection section. That's kind of the point of that one. Let's see, Warden, me have a pretty, wait, a rule I can misspell for no reason. Yeah, that was very confusing. You had a pretty good day? Nice, that's awesome. I mean, I had a pretty nice day. You know, I like doing my dailies. You know, wake up early. I usually work a little bit. Then I make some breakfast, take my daughter to school, go for a nice walk. Then I do the morning stream. Then usually I work a little bit more, pick up my daughter. We went to like the store and stuff. You know, we did a lot of stuff. Then I'm back here, which is actually funny. I was on the computer, I was working on the computer. But then I was like, I looked at the time because like I knew I was gonna stream, right? I was gonna stream and I was watching a video, like watching a YouTube video. And I left it on and I was like, okay, but when it finishes, I should get ready for my stream. But I actually forgot that I paused the video. So I paused the video and as I did some other stuff. And then by the time I came back, I was like, oh, okay, the video's almost done. I'm like, oh my God, the stream's about to start. So I had to like kind of like hurry up, where I was like super already on the computer doing other random stuff. And Warden, can you make characters that has Santoriu? Ooh, you know what you got? I made a new section, Warden, in the Discord, okay? Go in the Discord. I made a section for the drawing, the doodle streams. For the doodle streams, I have it. I want you guys to put it in. So, what is it? Wednesday, I'm going to get all the things you guys posted in the doodle stream, right? And I want you guys, and I'm going to put it on like a roulette. I'm going to put it on a roulette and we're going to spin it. And then when it pops up, then I will draw whatever pops up. So put it in there. Put it in that section. I'm gonna actually, what is it called? I don't have my phone with me, but I'll just pull it up on like one of my side monitor or whatever. It's not like crazy to do. Here, what did I name it? I know I named it something easy. It is. Okay, it's in the delirium section, right? What's next on the doodle stream? I literally called it what's next on the doodle stream. We got a few people already commented some stuff. We got someone asked to draw Xenia from Pokemon. Someone, what did they ask? They want me to draw their OC. Okay. Someone else, what did they ask? A Monster Hunter thing? Someone asked for a Monster Hunter one. That was cool. Hello, Mr. Ghost. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm kind of like just chatting a little bit while letting people wander in a little bit. It is Friday, so we can hang out for a bit longer too. How's your day going? I mean, I know for you, It's already on the late side. It's like 1 in the morning or something, right, Mr. Ghost? I saw a little bit of your stream. It was awesome. Hello, Golden. You're back. I know, I noticed. I'm working on some art. Nice. Are you gonna post it in the Discord? I want to, I mean, you know, I want to see. I mean, if it's a surprise, that's okay. But when you do eventually post it, please tell me. I want to see it. Please share. But no, okay, so today we're going to continue making some cards. And I don't know if you guys noticed, this one's a little different, right? So we did Kitas. Here, I'll actually, here, I'll zoom in on them. So we did Kitas, right? We did Kitas. She's over here. She starts with, oh. So Kitas right here, see? She starts with a 0 energy, and then she builds up 1, 2, 3, right? She's a toy box, because so if you didn't know, the theme of this game is gonna be dreams. So all of these are kind of like dreamlike characters. They're all like different things. So she's a toy. She's like an action figure. And so she's a brawler, a toy brawler. She has 1 speed, so she's very fast. So she's gonna be like the first one to go usually. 8 health, so not a lot of health. She's gonna have 2 abilities, 1 melee and 1 range. So the melee one is it only needs 1 energy, and then the range needs 3 energy, but it does a lot more damage. So see, the 1 energy only does 1, the 3 does 5 damage, but when she uses the 5, she actually moves up. So it's a range and it goes into a melee, which I think is kind of interesting concept. Mr. Ghost, can you see it? And tell me your true opinion. It's not ready yet, but I got some stuff done. Yeah, I want to see. Let me see. Like, you know, these kind of streams, I don't mind looking at the Discord. Let me check it out. Ooh, okay. All right. So wait. Who's the guy in the back, though? Who's the guy with the knife in the back? I feel like you could zoom in a little more, though, if I'm being honest. Don't be afraid to cut parts of it. No, but I mean, who's the guy in the back? I don't recognize him. The guy in the front is a spy, but who's the one in the back with the knife? I don't know who that is. I mean, I played TF2. I used to play it when I was younger, when it first came out. Robot Spy. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. But no, I recommend really like pull it in more. Pull in the piece, don't be afraid to cut pieces, right? I don't know if you've seen, like, okay, for example, I got here, right? Here's the border. She is literally popping out of the border. You see it? This one too. We got little bits and pieces popping out, so don't be afraid to pop it out. Yeah, no worries. But no, okay, so what I was saying, so we got Kitas. If you could tell, she's a rush down fighter. That's initially what she is. She goes first. She usually goes first, and she could do like poke damage. You know, poke. When she takes damage, that's like her special ability. So she's breaking point. So obviously she's a toy. So if she's about to break, that's like the concept. So when this card drops to 4 HP or lower, it gains +2. So instead of doing 1 and 5, she'd be doing 3 and 8. So imagine she'd one-shot herself. So she's very strong after this, right? Oh, I see that, Mr. Ghost, you sent something in. Exactly. That's exactly what I was talking about. Well, I really love the quotes underneath your card. Really? Thank you. I thought they were okay. So I wrote these a while ago. The quotes, because it was originally for my other game, Coin Clash, but I'm putting that one on hiatus just because I noticed there's a big issue for trying it out, letting people try it. They give like, thank you. Yeah. When all else fails, add fuel to the fire. That's literally, these are like things that like she would say. The other one is more like someone else would say it. For this one, for Alice. So Alice, if you haven't noticed, I'm thinking more like a grappler. I don't know if people like in a lot of like fighting games, like, so her thing is a lot of like locking you down so you don't move around. So Alice, she's a doodle. She's gonna be a drawing. So I'm gonna make her look like kind of like crayon style, that kind of thing. And like she's gonna be on paper. She's gonna be like a crumbled up paper or something. That's like the concept I'm going with. Sorry, I'm drinking a little bit of tea. I mean, I was drinking it before. Like, let me just finish it. I'm almost done. Finish my tea. Let's see, Mr. Ghost. I have a background for it, but it's not drawn by me. It just shows the drawing I made. Okay. You know what, honest, when I look at your piece, I think you'd even go even closer if you really wanted to. You know, like I know like you're like afraid to like cut in, but you could cut in even a little bit more. Because you know it's a doorway. You know, you don't need to see the corner of the doorway. You could even go all the way to the like past the corner. But no, okay, so Alice, if you know, she's a lot bulkier with the 12, right? Gita has the 8, she's got the 12. Oh, Warden, wait, what's your Discord again? Oh, okay, I'll share it with you. I don't mind. Discord. There it is. There's the Discord. Hello, Isabel. Hey, I'm sorry I wasn't there. No worries. I'm glad you even came by. Warden, can I put in Zoro? Cause I can't find the channel thing. I put in Zoro like you said. Oh, you did? Let me see. I want to see. In the new one, right? No, you didn't put it. Where'd you put it? In Zoro, in the delirium one. Go in the delirium, the Discord, and then it's literally the one called delirium. You know what I'm talking about? No, I didn't, cause I can't find it. Here, let me see if I could do something. Invite to channel. And yours is, what is yours called? I'm looking for, what is your thing called? I'm trying to remember right now. I remember now. Okay. I will send it to you right now. You'll see. Wait, are you not a member on, oh yeah, you are. There you go. Sent it to you. Reboot truck. Wait, this should be good. Oh, I didn't see. There we go. I think I sent it to you. Did you see it now? That is where you should be able to reach it. Oh. There, Isabel. What happened, Isabel? Add what? And let's see, Mr. Ghost, this should be good. It said invite invalid. Huh? Wait. You are. I saw you sent me the video. The video of your dad singing Isabel. So like you are on my okay, let me see what you're sending. Where'd you send it? I know, I'm just like looking. I got logged out. Oh. Well, I mean, how would I send it to you if you're logged out? It wouldn't change anything. There you go, you got it. I see it. Very nice. I'm gonna like these just so we read them. I'm gonna like all of these. They're all good. They're all solid. It said invite invalid. What do you mean it's invalid, Golden? Really? Okay, that's odd. Here, let me check. It should work. All right, let me just do like a quick look. I know I saw it. I sent it. Check, please. I did. I saw. I don't know what you're talking about. It's working. I checked it right now. Okay. I literally, can you add me, please? You're already added, Isabel. You're already added. I can't add you again. Yeah, you are. You are literally, you're on my friends. I literally saw it. I checked and I was like, there you are. Like, I literally shows you. I don't know if you can't log in, I don't know what to tell you, but you're literally added on my thing. I think the closed up one is good now. I sent the thing in. Yeah, I saw Warden. I saw. All right, let's check it out in your server. Yeah, I know. Golden Mine, if it doesn't take that much time, can you tell me how this game works? Of course, that's literally the point of these Discords. Like if it takes turns. Yeah, of course, of course. Can you see it? Oh, okay. Let me look at real quick. I already did Warden and energy. Oh yeah, it doesn't use energy, it uses actions. I'll explain in a moment. I just want to do like a quick look. Where'd you send it? I don't see it. Oh, I think Ghost did. Yeah, okay, the last one is wonderful, Mr. Ghost. I did Warden. I literally read it. But okay, so now I'm gonna go over the concept of this game, the way it is, because Golden didn't maybe you weren't here when I explained it the first time. Which is okay, which is wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna hide these just temporarily. Let's make, I guess, like double these. Here, let's move them around here, right? So the way the game works, I'll make these a lot smaller too now that I think about it. Okay, let's select these, double them up. Actually, probably, do I want to keep, no, I'll make them smaller. It's fine. Wait, oh, okay. I was like, why is it not doing what I want? Okay. When we double these up, you'll see. Let's make these smaller, a lot smaller, just for more spacing. Just so I could show you what I mean. So in the game, you're gonna have two heroes, or they're called LMs, or league members. Because the point of the game is you're in like a dream world. And these are league members and they fight against nightmares. Okay? So in the game, you'll have your two league members and then the opposing character, other player, I guess. Let's copy it. They'll also have theirs. Right? That looks weird, but hold on, I'll fix it. Okay, there we go. Okay, moved it over here, right? These are all too big now. Let's make them, oops, not what I wanted. Make them a little smaller. Make them all a little smaller, just so I'll show you, I want to show you like the spacing. Hello in person, welcome in. Did you hear cause stream glitch for me? My YouTube glitched cause somebody flickered black and maybe even loaded the video. Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm sorry. I mean, I literally read it and I already closed it. Okay, so I just want to get the positioning down just so you can imagine it a little easier. And then just for pretendsies, let's double that one. And then let's rotate it around just so it's like okay, this one in the middle will be the nightmare just because, right? And then let's double another one. And these are like the minions. And then over here will be like a location. And then this is like an event, right? And then these will be like, okay, I'll fix it, don't worry. I'll make it so it's a little easier to understand in a moment. It just looks like a lot of bunnies, like Alice's. Oop. Here, let's scroll up again. And another Alice. And this is gonna be literally every single card you have. You don't actually have a deck. Yes, and I'm gonna design the nightmares. There's gonna be a bunch. There's a few of them. There are gonna be nightmares. I have like in my notes. I'll pop out my notes. Here, where are my notes? Okay. And there's different factions too, of course. Where are? Yeah, the game's gonna be called Lucid League, if you're curious. And there's gonna be like toys, doodles, sweet treats, lullabies, and starlights. Those are the different factions in this game. And then, where did I put it? It's somewhere around here, I know. I wrote it down somewhere. I might have written it in here in my Ori's or book. Is it? No. I have like notes all over the place. You would laugh if you saw my desk. You would all laugh at all this stuff I have. Well, either way, there's gonna be I think I wrote down about 6 nightmares in the first set. Wait, I'm gonna turn these off just for a moment. The heroes, right? The rest of them I'm gonna combine them just so it's easier to understand what we're gonna do with these, right? Not what I meant. That one, and then let's do, I guess like, we'll make them purple. There we go. There we go, a lot easier to understand. Let's see, Warden, let's see. Wait, I'm gonna catch up with you guys. I know, I was like setting up stuff. Let's see what you had. Mr. Ghost, I'm planning to make the door look like it was blown out. Only the door frame remains. Ooh, okay. That's kind of cool. Warden, it's fine. I'm gonna go see you tomorrow. Yeah, no worries, Warden. By the way, can you make character based off of Zoro? Maybe. That's a maybe. Like an homage. I don't mind that. Are you gonna design the number? Yeah, of course. And in the character is a tiger cuz I just said if a Zoro was an no, I know. I do remember that. Oh, so now I do my line fluid. Wait, smart pen. Ooh, very nice, Mr. Ghost. That's gonna be cool. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, okay, now I think we could actually start talking about this a little bit, right? And let's grab a brush. About like 20. No, 30. Okay. So these, the point of the game is that there's going to be a nightmare, right? Nightmare. This is the nightmare. The point of the game is actually to defeat the nightmare. It's not actually to defeat your opponent. Okay? And the way you lose is if both of your team members lose at the same time in the turn. Because if one of yours, let's say one of your guys loses, it's not a big deal because they come back the next turn. But if both of them lose at the same time, then you do actually lose. But the point of the game is actually to defeat this guy. But they're actually pretty tough. So you like both teams will go against them, right? Both teams are attacking the nightmare at the same time. Oh, I know, Isabel. It is almost Valentine's. Have a wonderful night, Warden, or day. I don't know what it is for you. Okay, so like I said, in the game, right, you are league members and you're going against a nightmare. In the nightmare, you can't go directly against the nightmare because the nightmare has these things called fragments. So these are fragments. This one's also a fragment. So these two things over here are fragments that you have to like go. Oh, it is late for you. You should probably go to bed, to be honest, Warden. So the two fragments protect the nightmare. So if you're on this side, you go against like I guess it. Let me erase these. You go against whatever fragment is on your right side. Let's see, Mr. Ghost. I don't know if I will stream next day. You're not sure. Well, I mean, you do have a girlfriend, so you should probably go out with your girlfriend on Valentine's. You don't have to, but like, she probably wants to go out, I'm assuming. Or should say today. Yeah, I know it's already, what is it, 2 in the morning for you, or 1 in the morning? Same as Warden. So, okay, like I was continuing. This player goes against this fragment. This player goes against this fragment. And then as soon as you defeat the fragment, then you're able to attack the nightmare directly. But there are ways to go around it too. So the point of the game, like I said, is to defeat the first one to defeat the nightmare wins the game. And the nightmare, the way the nightmare works is every turn the nightmare will actually rotate around. And depending on the rotation, will do different actions, different like damage, stuff like that. And the fragments are more like buffs to the nightmare. Think of it in that way. Like they do like special effects. They do like different things to mess with the players. And then these, like this one's going to be like a location, you know, location. And then this one is more like an event. Right? So this is an event, this is a location. So like, let's say this location is like a toy box. So toy characters will get like a buff or something. Maybe they get like an attack buff, or they get like a health buff, stuff like that, you know? So like Ida, maybe she gets a buff for being in the toy section. This is a print and play. Yeah, there will be a print and play version, and I'll also make a physical version after I have like 70 cards. But this will be a print and play, Mr. Ghost. It will be available. And I'll also have it on Tabletop Simulator as soon as I have enough cards to actually play it. So, but like the point of this is though, is so you could actually see game design. Because this also could work as a regular game. It could even be a fighting game. It could be an RPG like what you're working on. You know, because Kides is a good example of a rushdown fighter. She's very quick, you know, with the 1. So that means she goes first. She usually goes first when we're playing. She has 8 health, so she doesn't have a lot of health. She hits pretty hard, so she's fast and she hits hard, right? And then you got Alice. Alice is a lot bulkier. She's got 12, so she could actually hold a few hits, take damage. She's a lot slower though. She's a 3 speed. See, she's at 3 speed, so she'll go later. And there will be cards, you know, like over here on this side will be like your gear, right? Gear cards. And then over here will be like buffs. These are like more like, I guess like magical buffs. Think of it that way, right? And then these will have different things attached to them. And the way to do your actions, like, okay, let's see, like it's, the nightmares will always go last, just so you know. In a round. So let's say like it's turn 1. These two have a speed tie, right? These 2 Kides have a speed tie. So you'd have to flip a coin or roll a dice. Doesn't really matter. People tend to decide on different ways of doing it. So you'd roll the dice, you know, let's say I go first. So my Kides goes first, then your Kides. And then these 2, they also have a speed tie. So they'd also have to roll it, right? So that both Alice's also have to roll, and every turn you would do it. It's not every time, you're not always locked in first. If there's a speed tie, because every turn it could change. Maybe I have a gear that it has, you know, like counters on it, like a 2, 1, 0. So maybe I use up a counter and I speed up, you know, Kides. Now she's a 0. So this turn I automatically will go first. So there's ways to alter who goes first, who goes second, stuff like that, using the things you have on the field. So in the way it works, so it's like, let's say I go first, right? My turn first. So looking at her, she starts with 0 actions. So I have to charge her. So I rotate her. Now she has 1. I'm like, okay, now I have 1. I could use Nova Blast, which is up close, which is a melee attack. So that's relevant also. You see I have like a melee, and I also have ranged, right? So the melee is a little glove. The range is like a little bullseye. So the melee meaning she's in the front lane. See? Front lane. So that means she could use this. If she was in the back lane, then she can't use Nova Blast. Mr. Ghost, I think I should not say work. I'm more thinking for ideas for a game. You need to make a die that we can fold and assemble using origami. No, not really, Mr. Ghost. You could use a coin. It's whatever you have. You could flip a coin. You could make a die. So it doesn't really matter. And Isabel, I got 114 followers. That's awesome. I don't think I even have anywhere near that on Instagram. A person. I'm gonna head out because cards confuse me, and I generally need some sleep. No. No worries, a person. Hope you have a wonderful rest. I know you need to rest. Like, I mean, I always recommend that. If you feel tired, you gotta rest. I mean, this is like fun and we get to hang out and chat, but it's not like you don't need to be here. But I think this is like an easy way of talking about game design, you know? So like the point of the game, there is like a front and a back. For a moment, I thought you were saying I shouldn't sleep. No, you should, definitely. If you're tired, you need to sleep. Your body's telling you you're tired. You gotta rest. You know, I'm not gonna be like forcing you guys. Like, you need to stay here. I refuse. No, that's ridiculous. Now, if you're tired, you gotta rest. But okay, so I was saying, Kides, she goes first. Like, she's the first one, right? Golden. Will you add like potions and some kind of card design that you can use? Yeah, no, literally buff. See, buff. This is the buffs. These are your Kides's buffs, and this is her gear. So these are like items, and these are buffs, like more like magical buffs. Think of it that way. You know, so these are like actual items. The difference with the buffs and the items will actually have counters on them, right? Do you plan? Wait. Oh, it wasn't zoomed out. I didn't know what they were. Oh, okay. No worries. So yeah, like these things. So like this is your two characters. You have two characters, and you have two buffs and two pieces of gear, right? The gear, the different with like a buff is like the buffs will like, if you cast them, there's no way of recharging them, right? Like you use them up. They're like passive or they're active and you use them up, and that's it. Where the gear, they're more like they're there constantly. So if you use up a counter, you're actually able to recharge it. So it's going to be a little different. Usually the buffs are stronger and the gear is a little weaker in that sense, I guess. Oh, and wasn't zoomed down enough. So here's the nightmare in the middle. The fragments, the two fragments, one on each side. And then one side will have events, like an event, I don't know, maybe like a sugar storm or something like that. And this side's like a location, which is like the toy box. Just as an example, I'm using example like since Kides is a toy, and then Alice is a doodle, and then Yuki, which is the other one I mentioned I was gonna design today. We were like mess around with like could design what she's gonna be. She is a sweet treat. She's like a toy, like not a toy. She's a sweet. She's like like candy. These are all like dream-like characters, like it's toys, doodles, sweet treats, lullabies, and starlight. Those are the 5 factions, and then the nightmares fall within all of those. So you could have a like a corrupted toy as a nightmare. It could even be Kides, like Nightmare Kides, and it's just like her, but like maybe she's all broken and busted, and like the parts that are filled in are like the messed up, I don't know, nightmare fuel or you know what I'm talking about? That's kind of like the direction I'm going with the nightmares, that they're broken dreams, where these are all like dream characters and the nightmares are broken dreams. The fragments are broken, but they're not strong enough to be nightmares of their own. Mr. Ghost, I will go out in the city. Ooh. And then Golden, do you think you could add some like aura to the characters or like energy around them? In like the art? Yeah, no, I mean like these are just placeholder. These are not like finished art. This is just like a placeholder Golden. You know, I did draw these, but like this is like not how it should actually look. Should probably look a lot cooler. If I'm being honest, I'll probably do like, I don't know. Let me grab an example of something. Let me see. I'm gonna look for like one of my fun brushes. I'll probably do like, let's see. Like these things, or not that. That's tiny. That's too big. Like one of these, like you see. I'll do like a weird effects or whatever. It doesn't really matter. The art is like placeholder. This is mainly just to get the concept down of like the actual combat, how it's gonna work. You know, the art is when it's like done and stuff. But okay, so what I was saying. Oh, because I made it so small now it's hard to read. Okay, let's go back. Show you an example of. Wait. There we go. We got Kiris, right? I got Kiris. Let's move her back. I'm gonna move her back, and then I'm gonna move Alice in the front, right? So you're able to move them around in the game. Mr. Ghost, I have a placeholder for my character, and it looks very funny. Really? See, like that's like you. It's good to use placeholders just so you're not precious with ideas and stuff. Hello, Staycon. Welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Okay, so I was mentioning before, right? We got. We'll grab Kiris, right? So let's say Kiris has, you know, the 1 charge, 2 charge, 3 charges, right? She has 3 charges. That means she could use her Nova Dash. Is it going to be a physical copy or like virtual? No, they're going to be physical. There's going to be both. I'm going to have a print and play version so people can just play it if they want. I'm also going to have a tabletop simulator, and I'm going to have like physical copies like, that people have with holographics and stuff like that. It's just a picture of what they are. Yeah. But okay, so I was mentioning before, right? So every turn you're able to charge up, right? That's her turn. She has 1 charge. She could do the attack immediately after if she wanted to. But let's say she doesn't, right? Next person, the other Kiris goes. Then let's say my Alice goes, and then it's back to me. Or no, actually it'll be the Nightmare next. Nightmare's always last. And then I go again. Then I go again. Now I'm able to use Nova Dash, you know, with the ability. So the point of Nova Dash is I go up, right? I actually go to the front lane now, but I'm back at 0, right? So there's actually movement to them. They'll actually go up and down the cards. See, like the abilities move this card to the front zone. So after you have to be in the back to use it, but after you use it, you move to the front zone, which I think will be very interesting. Where like you have that concept. What art software do you use? I use Clip Studio. Clip Studio is the software I use for all my drawing. I used to use Photoshop, but after they got into all the AI junk and all that stuff, I cut out it. I was like, nah, I'm done. I switched over to Clip. The only software that I use that is owned by Adobe is Substance Painter. That's the only one I still use, but I do not have it. I refuse to get the membership, so I just bought it outright, and I just have it. And I don't do the updates or anything like that. So I got it through Steam. So I actually got it through the Steam. I didn't get it through Adobe. Just because I don't want to be involved with Adobe anymore. They're just like not the best company, and I'm like, I'd rather not. But yeah, so like I said, the point of the game is to get rid of the Nightmare, and you're able to attack your opponent too. Like these guys in the front, I could attack this one in the front, right? My range ones, or my what's it called? My melee, I'm able to attack. But if I use the the range, I'm able to hit the one in the back. Right? Here, I'll zoom it out a little bit. So if I use a range attack, let's say I had her full charge up to 3, I could actually use that one. I attack her. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So I'd able to attack the one in the back. I would still be in the front just because I'm already in the front, but I'd be able to attack the one in the back, which is kind of like fun, where like the placement is a little unique, where you can go front or back. Let's see, Golden, will you make some way to obtain certain cards, or do you instantly get all of them and you can make your own card combination? No, okay, so what do you mean? Like, is there a deck? There's no deck. To play the game, you actually place all your cards. All 6 of your cards are on the field. You know, there is no deck. You don't have a deck. No, there is no deck. You just place all 6 of your cards on the field, right? But when you're playing, let's say you're going to play with somebody else, right? You bring your 6 cards. They bring their 6 cards. You also bring the 5 middle cards, and they bring their 5 middle cards. Okay? So I guess that would be your deck, or your deck is, I guess in total you need 11 cards to play the game, but you don't actually use all, like 5 of them will be left out. You know, so it's 11, or let me make it a little closer, I guess, like closer to you guys. So 11 cards each player, that's all you need to play the game. But you use your 6, you know, you lay them out, and then you would do like a dice roll or flip a coin, doesn't really matter, to see who does what nightmare, right? It's like, oh, okay, so you put one nightmare, then you flip, and then you do a fragment, and then you flip. So like I guess, like, let's say, what's it called? So let's say you win the nightmare. So you place a nightmare, I get to place the fragments, and then I would place a location, you place an event. You get it? That's kind of how it goes. And then, like, let's say I won the first round, it would be like a 2 out of 3. So you play 3 rounds, and you'd able to change the nightmare. So like this round, you know, we use your nightmare. Next round, we use my nightmare. Since they're nightmares, they're able to shapeshift. That's like the concept behind them. It's like you pressured them enough that now they're going to change forms. And you're like, oh, okay, but what happened if your team's really good against your nightmare? That's fine, but then maybe you're really bad against the next nightmare. And it's like one of those, and like it might not be good against the fragments. So you're not actually being the one to place all 5. You know, you only put about half. So let's say this, or what? So you would put this, and let's say you put that one, and then I'd put that one, I'd put that one, and then I would put like that one, right? Something like that. Or no, actually, no, I don't like that. This is still like this, right? So this like one player puts these 3, the other player puts those 2, and then we swap off the next turn. Let's see. Wait, can I see the ability and stats of Yuki? Some of it's cut off. Well, I mean, we haven't made it yet. We haven't made Yuki yet. That's like the point of the stream is that you guys are gonna help me. You guys are gonna help me build Yuki up, and let's start doing that. Let's just hide all this stuff. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna make a folder for it. I'm gonna put Yuki out of the folder. There we go. So this is like well, I just grabbed. We're just gonna look at it, right? Who's Yuki? This is Yuki. Yuki's gonna be another character in the game. So I did fill out some stuff already for Yuki. So she is a sweet treat. She's a tactician. Okay. And she's going to have 10 health. She's going to be very slow. She's 5 speed. She pretty much is, she's going to be the slowest one here. It goes from like 1 to 5 for speed. Or hold up. You guys cannot even see that. So for speed, it's going to be 1 to 5 is the speed in this game. Can't even, okay. 1 to 5 is the speed. And then for health, you're going to see, I'm thinking maybe like 5 to like 15 for health. That might be the number for health. I'm not 100% sure. Right now, the one that the strongest health is Alice. She is 12. Hello, RB. Welcome in. Well, she looks like a support type. Yeah, she is going to be very supportive. 13 for health. For who? Well, no, this one's, she's going to have 10. Alice has the, what's it called? See, Alice and, here, where is it? Yeah, Alice and, I'm going to move them up just so you could keep them in view. Here, let's grab them. Alice and Kides, both of them have different health. See? 8 for Kides. Hello, Spine. Welcome in. Or more. I don't know. 13 for health. What's up? What are you working on? Oh, wait. You're talking to a ghost. So you're back. Welcome back. I found a placeholder for Oni Boi. Ooh, nice. But see, Alice has 12 health. She's a little, see, in like speed, it would go, Kides is a lot faster. She has 1. Then we got 3. And then we got the 5 for Yuki. Right? So she's a tactician. She's a sweet, right? She has sweet treats. That's what she is. That's like her type. Think of it that way. Her faction. That's her faction, is sweet treats. And I did put in the energy. I want her, like, so one thing that you might have noticed that the other ones did not have. The other one started with 0, right? The other 2 started with 0 energy, but she's actually going to start with 3 energy. So she's actually able to go first off the, like she's able to do massive damage in the beginning. Golden, wait, I have a 3D printer. It would be pretty cool if you sent me the image later and I can convert them into like a black and white card. Ooh, very cool. That would be cool. How many cards have you made so far? Currently we're on, this is the 3rd one, RB. It's very early in the game. I'm sorry, did he, wait, who did, I'm very confused, Staycon. Yeah, this is the 3rd card. Yeah, I'm a little confused what happened there. But okay, either way, but this is the 3rd card right now. I'm sad of my dog. Oh, I'm sorry, Spine. I didn't see that. I hope your dog is good. But yeah, we haven't, I did, like I said, I did fill in this. I did that. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a bummer. No, but he was taken away. Oh, okay, it's fine. I mean, my dog lives with my parents, so I can kind of understand that. But I was saying earlier, wait, RB, will it all be monster characters, or will you add spells or power-ups or other? No, yeah, there are. I mentioned it earlier. Do you think you could add like bonuses? Some types deal more damage or have an advantage. No, it's more of like a, not actual like Pokemon where it's like plus that, but there will be like items that do that. You know, like there will be items. It's like, let's say she has an item, right? She has an item card that does like +2 against toys, like toy box characters, stuff like that. But the actual types will not have that. So it won't be matchup based. No. You can put anybody in there. Oni Boi, can I show you the placeholder? Yeah, of course. I would love to check it out. On the Discord, yeah? That's what you're talking about? I'll check it out when you send it. Yeah, it's not going to be matchup based. You could literally be anybody. The whole point, ideally what I want, Golden and RB, I want it when you open a pack, you could literally play the game with a pack. What's your user on Discord? Mine? Or it's Oni Boi. I literally have it. Can you send me a YouTube, on YouTube chat? It's in the Discord. It's literally on my Discord. It's Oni Boi. Is it a glitch or wait, what happened? What's with the glitch? Is stuff glitching? Please say no. Who took him spine? Ah, okay. You guys are chatting with each other. That's okay. But no, yeah, like I said, there are gonna be like items that affect that kind of stuff. Oni Boi, right? Yeah, it should be. No, let me actually look. Now you made me wonder. No, it's just Oni Boi, one word. There's no hyphen in between. I want to guess who is who. The police. Oh, okay. Hopefully I didn't send it to a 37-year-old predator. No, I know. No, there's no hyphen in between. It's literally just Oni Boi. You know? Why did he do something wrong? What'd you send? I'm curious what you're sending. Golden. Yeah, that one. Just Oni Boi. You'll see my little character. It's just like he's like smiling, a big smile. You know, it's just like this. You know, it's just like a little smiley dude like this, as like my little icon. It should literally be that, and like little like rays shooting out of him. Right? That's literally the one. Okay, I'm gonna go. What was I doing? But okay, like I said, for this one, for Yuki the tactician, I do know I want her to start with 3. So she starts with 3, right? You're like, oh, okay. So, and all of hers are going to be range. Like, so one of them's going to be range. And I don't know if you notice, this is a range mixed with a boxing glove. So it means it can be in either. She could be in the front or in the back. So, which is kind of nice. I think a lot of people will like that. Ooh, let's see what Mr. Ghost has sent me. I'll check it out. Mr. Ghost, what is this? That's what you said? That's really funny. The little blue dude? That's actually really funny. That's pretty funny, Mr. Ghost. Okay, so guess who is who? Well, okay. Let me look. Since you said you sent me that, I'm guessing the Grim Reaper's you. The fire, I don't know. The blue fire. I'm guessing I'm the little blue dude. I'm guessing Nikki or whatever is the kid with the backpack. I don't know who the shadow is. And then the little toxic symbol, I have no clue. You got me there. I don't really know all the key characters in your game. But no, okay, well, I was going back, right? Okay, we're going back to this. So she is going to be very slow. A lot of range moves. She starts with 3, where other ones start with 0. Most of them do. Fire is soul. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That just does make sense, Mr. Ghost. I want to do something. One moment. That's fine. Okay. The rest is a secret. Oh, very nice. Okay. I get you. Okay, so I said. So obviously this, we're not gonna use that. This is a Nova Blast from Kitas. Just pretend those are not there, right? We're gonna build it now. Right? So we gotta make up an ability, we gotta make up some moves, stuff like that. And then I'll actually do on the nice card. And these are also not gonna be right. These are off. Actually, I don't mind the 5. We could probably do the 5 for the top one, whatever it is. I don't even know what the name of the ability is. No. Like a 20? What happened there? That was odd. Let me check something. Wait, is he kind of like, wait. Well, no, she's actually candy. She's like a rock candy. That was like the concept behind it. I mean, she originally was ice, but I'm changing. I'm like, the art's not. This is not the art. Originally, it was a robot, like an ice robot, but I've changed the concept of the game. You know, like they were based on like if you're wondering, originally these characters were for a different project where they were bounty hunters and they were hunting down fairy tale characters. So this is actually Snow White, if you're curious. And Kides was Cinderella. Alice is Alice in Wonderland. You know, but I ended up changing the concept because I found out that there's a game that's very similar already. And I was like, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be related with them. Mr. Ghost, now it's silly, but you can make an idea. Oh, okay. But yeah. So these are going to be like rock candies if you're curious. You know, like she's going to be like a lollipop, all that kind of stuff. Whoa, that's cool. There's, no, there's going to be like, like I said, the story is, what's it called? The Sandman. So the Sandman, he realizes too many nightmares. It's out of control. So he's made a show out of it. Like in the story, I have it like written down on my phone, but my daughter's using my phone right now. But in my phone, I have the notes where the Sandman created like more of like a broadcasting system. Yeah, because the world is like a dream world in the Lucid League. That's what it's called, Lucid League. So the Sandman, he was like, okay, there's an issue with the nightmares and no one wants to go after the nightmares. Okay. So no one actually wants to go after the nightmares. And so he's like, okay, I'm going to make a show out of it and make like bounties. So he televised these bounties. Okay. Whoa, hold up. Don't say that kind of stuff. Now I looked over. Yeah, and Spine, can you not use that kind of language, please? Nothing about, you know, that kind of stuff. That talk's not okay. Okay, Spine? Yeah, just don't talk about that stuff. Yeah, it is a dream fantasy golden. You know, like I said, the lore is there's nightmares all over in this world. Well, I mean, it's a dream world. And the Sandman is like, okay, there's a lot of nightmares, but the no one really wants to stop them. No, it's okay. It's okay. I don't like that kind of like, you know, like deletion talk, that kind of talk. You know what I'm talking about? We talk more, like I said, it's like a chill. We talk about like games. We talk about like fun stuff that we do. I already have another art, RB, but the dragon could be a nightmare. I wouldn't mind that. You know, the night, like, because I have four that I already have, like pieces. You know, like drawing, like old doodles that I was just gonna transfer over. But the dragon definitely could be a nightmare, or even just one of the characters. It would probably be, yeah, I think so. I mean, I used to be like that as a kid, Spine. Mr. Ghost, when I was little, I was afraid of him and slept with a bottle of water on my desk. Really? That's really funny. That's actually kind of funny, Mr. Ghost. But no, okay, like I said, in the concept of the game, either way, is the Sandman made like a show out of this, right? It's called the Lucid League, and he like televised it and he get points and like money and like fame and stuff. So these are just dreams, and they're like fighting against the nightmares to get fame and fortune and all that stuff. And then like this is Yuki, like she's gonna be like a candy dream, so she's gonna be like rock candies and stuff like that. Where Alice is a doodle. Like Alice is a doodle. She's like a funny doodle or something. Kides is an action figure. She's a toy. The art this is not like finished art. Like, it's gonna look a little different. Do you get paid for making these games? I mean, what do you mean? No, this is just like for fun. This is for fun, Golden. I mean, I would like to get money from that. That'd be nice. I'll have it available, like a print and play version, so anyone could do it. Or they'll have like a physical version so people pay for it. Penguins in Africa? I know there are some in Australia. I don't know if there's any in Africa. You know, I mean, I would love to be a full-time game dev, Golden. My main project is an action adventure video game. So this is a little different. I really respect you for actually making time for hobbies. Couldn't be me, low. That's funny. No, I mean, yeah, I mean, well, I said like I want to do like full-time game deving, which is Ores. This is an actual game I'm working on. But this is like another way I could actually talk about game design, because I noticed like, oh, I want to talk about game design and actually make a game with you guys on stream, hang out and we play and talk about stuff. And I want to talk with other devs too. Hello, Monquest, talking about other devs. Monquest is making a game himself. I was literally talking about, I want to do this kind of stuff and be able to stream with maybe other game devs, stuff like that. I also play video games. Hey, what do you mean? I'm kind of lost on that one, Spine. And Isabel, I saw an eagle and I was going to take a picture, but I missed it. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a bummer. This actually funny. It's like a hawk that lives in a tree really close to where I live. So I see a hawk like every day. Okay, so I was gonna go over this, right? So 3, she's gonna do like massive damage. 5, I think 5's a good amount. We don't know, I don't know the ability yet, right? I'm thinking she's gonna have like some kind of like stun ability. Maybe something, I'm not sure exactly yet. I do know I want like kind of like a control thing going on. You know what I'm talking about? I want like kind of a control thing for Yuki. Because it's Glacial Command, I'm thinking, I'm not sure about making spawns, but maybe something like health related or armor related would be nice. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like something like that could be nice, like a stun. You know, since she's very slow, and I'm not even sure about like the damage too. Like for now, let's actually like not put any damage on these. I do know, I think these will be good, right? A 3 and a 2. Because she does start with 3. She literally starts with 3 where the other ones don't. No, she doesn't need to charge because she starts with 3. So that's gonna be like the fun things. Like she starts out with a 3 and then she has to charge it up. So you'd be able to do the massive damage like here, right? Off the bat. You know, your turn 1, you pop a 3, right? And then you need like 2 turns to do your second one. So you'll actually have characters have different amounts of like where they start. You know, like this is an example of like a huge example, right? She starts with 3, where Kira starts with 0 and Alice starts with 0. But there might be other characters start at 1 or start at 2. You know, so this one is like, okay, so she starts at 3, so she doesn't actually have a turn of charging up. She just starts off the bat, boom, and that's gonna be like a reoccurring thing with Sweet Treats. Sweet Treats, in general, they're gonna have higher starting, just because like the idea like they burn out. You know, like they have like a sugar rush, so like they're like, oh, massive damage up fast, and then it takes them a while to charge up again. We haven't decided yet. I'm thinking we could probably do maybe something like 4 wouldn't be bad. I think 4 would be a nice amount. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I'm not sure exactly. We haven't decided yet. If we use Kides as a placeholder, she uses 5 after hers. So 5's not a bad amount. Maybe make a handicap where her first ability has like a tiny nerf, so it isn't unbalanced like the first time she uses her ability. Well, no, so the thing I want with her, I want it where like she does massive damage in the beginning, but it takes her long to regen. You know what I'm talking about? That was like one thing I wanted with her. It's like she's like using up her little minions. Oops, wrong one. Did not mean to do that. Like the concept is like she uses these guys up. You get it? Monquest, that's a good idea to help with the game cost. Like mine is attribute points, like a mana pool ability cost. Yeah. But yeah, so like the concept I'm thinking is that she uses these guys up, right? You know, that's like the concept, like say like these are the three, she fires them all, and now like she has to reform them up. Exactly. That's kind of her thing, Golden. That would be her concept. It would take her really long, like she'd like start out strong and then like kind of wane off, like, oh wow, she has to charge up now, which is really annoying. And like for example, so I'm thinking this one wouldn't be very strong. You know, only this is strong. So like probably let's leave that as like 5 just as a placeholder. Well, I'm just like, we're talking about what she would do. So she has 3, she uses up 3 energy to do 5 damage, which is a good amount, I feel. And then if she goes up to 2, she's able to do something. Maybe it does like 0 energy and it's just like an ability. That's what I'm kind of thinking would be kind of cool. You know what I'm talking about? Like maybe it could be like a stun or something. That could be interesting. Maybe it could heal her. That could be actually really nice too. Like a healing ability. Maybe like a +2 to HP or something. Right? So it's like, it could be like that, and like it would be really taxing for her. Let's see. Mon Quest. I think if it doesn't have a charge, it could get too spammy. No, she has one. Or yeah, I was like, or yeah, like heal other characters. That'd be cool. No, like, so the thing is, Mon Quest is that she starts with 3 charges, right? So she starts with 3. She uses them up. Here, I'll go to her just so you can see what I mean. So she starts with 3, right? She uses them all up on her first turn. So you spin her around. Now she has 0. Right? She has 0 charges now. And then like now you got to build it up again. You get it, you twist it. You're at 1, 2, 3. Now you could use the ability again. You're back at 0. You get what I mean? So it takes her, like, she's able to go off the bat. She's like a cannon. She shoots it. Then it's like, it's really like, then she has to charge up a long time just so she could do it again. What do you mean the buff? Talking about where she gets 0 buff. No. The 0 is the damage. That's what I'm talking about. It would take 2 energy. She would take 2 energy to, so she does 0 damage with this move. It just heals. Something like that. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, it would get like, she's like a cannon, and like, so you could switch. I like that actually a lot. Making her like a healer. Because the whole point is she is a tactician. That was like the concept behind her. She's a tactician, you know, +2 health, you know, like to target or something. Oops. Yeah, +2 like to target, right? Oh, to target, something like that. +2 health to a target. Yeah, no, I know. I think that would be actually really fun because it leaves her as like, okay, she's able to do damage, like massive damage off the bat. Boom. Right? And then after that, you could leave her as a healer in the back if you really wanted to, or you could charge her up and do another massive hit. If it's like that, I might even do it stronger. Instead of 5, she could maybe even be like a 6. Right? I'm thinking even like a 6 could be really nice. You think weaker? Well, but like, okay, for example though, Golden, I want to show you just so you see, like you said she's too bulky, right? So I'm going to show you Kides, right? Look at Kides' ability. So Kides, when her health is 4 or lower, she gets +2 to her attack. So her Nova attack literally does 7 health. No, yeah, it does 7 damage. And if she had an item on, maybe the item adds like 1 or 2. She has like a buff. She could literally one-shot. Like if she had a good setup, she could literally one-shot Yuki. So I think 10 isn't that bad. This is a design stream, Spine. If you look at the, I was talking, it's all about design. I'm talking about design. I'm not actually doodling anything in these. If you look at the title, I did make it so people know it's a TCG, Spine. Like I'm talking like TCG, like about games and stuff. So I think 10 isn't too bad. I feel like 10's not bad. Having it's like +2 to target, whatever target. I think it's a really nice balance to it, right? At least in my mind, I'm like looking at it, I'm like, okay, that's not too bad. I could imagine that working. I don't know what her ability would be though. Why are you making YouTube streams? What do you mean? Why are you not drawing? Why are you making YouTube streams? I don't understand. YouTube streams are for fun. I mean, I like them. If you look at my streams, I stream a lot of different things, Spine. You know? I literally... Like, I'll literally name off just for fun, just like so you can see what I'm talking about. I'll show you my last few streams, right? So today I stream build a trading card game from scratch. That's literally right now you're watching. Earlier today I did exploring Gloomvale, which I was playing a game and talking about game design. Before that I did a doodle stream, which I was drawing a game Grounded. Before that I played Splatoon. I did another, like, yeah, like if you look at, I talked about my video game. Why stream? Because I like it. I think it's fun. Golden, but imagine if you could use gear and buffs for the DPS and try and max out the damage. Yeah, I know. She could probably one-shot. You could probably one-shot her if you really, if you had like a good setup. Like Kiras is supposed to be really strong. Yeah, streaming is really fun. I think it's fun, Spine. Have you ever tried it? I think it's really fun and I enjoy it. It's funny because originally I didn't know I was gonna like it as much. I was doing like just some videos, just like me sharing my video game and stuff like that. But then I was like, oh, I really like this. Yeah. Do you play any games? Who? Are you talking with me, right? Golden? Or I literally, earlier today I was playing Gloomhaven. Yesterday I was playing Splatoon. I was playing, before that I was playing like Cassette Beast. I was playing Roboto, like it was like a frog game. I did like a Pokemon stream. I was playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, ZA, my own game. I played like a lot of, if you look at my streaming, I stream a lot of different games. Literally every day I play stuff. One game I really liked was Fading Echoes. I played that. That was really cool. I played Tito. That was a good one. Unga Land. And like I also do a lot of doodles. My morning I play games. My afternoon I do drawings or like game design. I like ZA so far. Yeah, ZA was very fun. And then I've even done like videos and streams with my daughter. You know, like, she really liked Tito. That was really good. I have a PS4. I don't have the 5 though. I usually play on my Switch or I play on Steam mainly. I don't really have any. I haven't like I used to buy all the consoles when I was younger, but now I don't really. I play a lot of my game. Like I make my own game. That's what I'm like my main focus. And these are more like so I can talk with people and chat and hang out. And we talk about game design a lot. Like Mr. Ghost earlier, he was talking about his game. And then MonQuest over here is working on a game, which is really cool. I would love to be able to do a stream together. I think that'd be really fun. And like maybe share like thoughts about game design. That's like the point of this stuff. Okay, so I think something like this, but I don't know what the ability should be, right? Because so far, what happened? Oh wait, Golden, you gotta have 1K subscribers before you can start monetizing your channel. You know, true. I still don't have enough. I'm actually working on some videos I'm actually really happy about. I already recorded it. I'm just editing it. It should be coming out Wednesday, right? There's gonna be, I have like a Monday video. There's gonna be a Monday video and a Wednesday video from now on. I'm gonna have 2 videos every week. But the Wednesday video, I'm excited for that one because I'm talking about gym leaders, Pokemon gym leaders, and how Pokemon should change them. And it's like my opinion on game design and stuff like that. I hope people like that one. I think it's gonna be fun. But I think okay, what ability should we do? So I'll go back so you can see what the other abilities are. So Kides, her ability when she's low health, she does more damage, right? And then we got Alice. Alice's ability, when this card deals damage to an LM, LM are these league members, right? The heroes are league members. So it doesn't work on the fractions and it doesn't work on the nightmares. So when she deals damage to an LM, they are locked in their zone until the next turn. So if she hits somebody, they cannot move from the front or the back, right? So imagine you have Yuki. She, like, for some reason, she's in the front, okay? She's in the front. You hit her. Now she cannot move from the front. She's stuck in the front, so she's going to get hit, like tagged. Which, okay, I'll show you another reason why she would be in the front. Magnet push, I mean. Move damage LM to the other zone. So let's say you're playing the game, right? You have Kides in the front. You have Yuki in the back. She does this, right? She hits what's it called? Kides. She hits her to the back. Now you got Yuki stuck in the front. So like the whole point of Alice is zone control. She's able to switch people around, like lock them in place or move them to the back. You know, which I think was going to be really fun and annoying for people. So there's a lot of strategy of like the partners. You're like, okay, so okay, I have Yuki, she's really strong. I'm just gonna leave her in the back, like firing away. And then I'm just like, okay, like I have firing away or whatever. And then like you just move her in the front, like now she can't do anything. You know what I'm talking about? And then let's see, I'm gonna go, hold up. Read what you, let's see, Quest. I have an alpha going on Tabletop Simulator for MonQuest. Ooh, very nice. That's gonna be, I would love to try it out. That'd be a cool stream to do. Maybe you want to stream with me and we could play. And Golden, maybe the healing ability could be Frost Blessing. Or like something, I like that, Frost. You can't type? Spine, what's up? If you don't like the stream, you can go. I mean, it's not a big deal. You know what I mean? If you're not into the topic, you could literally stream and go somewhere else. What is an admin? Admin are people who are able to kick other people. You know what I'm talking about? But I like the name, the icy. No, like I can't spell. No, I know, I get you. The Frost Blessing. No, I'm not talking about you, Gold. I'm talking Spine, because Spine's just saying why. I'm just saying to Spine, if they don't like the topic or whatever, like I think you're more into when I play games. You know what I'm talking about? I think you're more into when I play video games. If you're into more of that, you can go to another stream and just come back when I play a video game. It's literally what it is. I just told you, Spine. It's just a person who's allowed to ban people. That's it. That's all an admin is. They don't do anything else. They just regulate the chat. But I like that idea you said earlier about it being called like Frost Blessing. Or no, you know what it could be? Because she's what's it called? She's Candy. So maybe not Frost, but it could be like it could be like a spearmint. That could be kind of fun. Or like a mint. Like a mint blessing. I kind of like that. I kind of like the concept of like a mint blessing. I think that could be fun. I don't know what the main ability would be called. Okay, yeah, it sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I like the concept, right? I think that'd be really fun. I'm gonna do something. One moment. And let me fix this. Right, okay, I know. But no, like I was saying, wait. Spine, please no swearing. You know, I don't like that. But no, like I was saying earlier, I like the mint blessing. Could we call this one? I'm thinking, maybe, because like I said, it's candy based, right? Because I'm thinking these guys are kind of like, maybe like a barrage, right? Something barrage. What do you think? It could be like a rock candy barrage or something. That's what I'm thinking. Something like that. Sorry, Spine. I'm going to put you in timeout, okay? But I'm thinking we could do maybe like a hard candy. What do you think? Like hard candy? No, I don't like that. I think it's going to be too long. The only thing I can think of is a Tic Tac barrage. That's hilarious. That is actually really funny. I could change them to Tic Tacs. I don't mind that. Because I want to change the art. I think that could be really funny, making them a little Tic Tacs. You know? That could actually be really funny. Tic Tac. But can I even use Tic Tac? Is Tic Tac copyright? Do you know? Because I'm not sure if Tic Tac is copyright. Tic Tac. I'm curious. Is it copyright? I think it is. It is. I can't use it. No, it is. I literally just, it has a TM. You know, it's trademarked. It's trademarked. Maybe not copywritten, but it's trademarked. And I'd rather not do something that could get, like, even if it's like a slightest chance, I'd rather just go like super general with it. Unless I actually got like a brand, that'd be really cool. But I'm thinking just like maybe like Gumdrop. Yeah, I was gonna say no. It definitely, it's trademarked for sure. It's not. I'm not sure if it's copyright, but it's trademarked. Here, I'm thinking we'll just do like a maybe Gumdrop. Gumdrop is good. Gumdrop barrage, and it's 6 damage, massive damage off the bat, and then a minty blessing plus 2 HP to target. And it works really well with having the different. Yeah, you can keep the expression on the gumdrops. Yeah. Right? I think this actually really good. I don't know what her ability is though. What is her ability? You know? My Raccoon Barrage is a type of mint. Oh, that is actually really funny. That's actually not a bad idea. No, I think I'm gonna keep the Gumdrop. Because they are like they look like gumdrops, and I think that could be funny. Because it could be like a minty gum still. You know, they're like minty gumdrops. I think that's kind of funny. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep that. I just don't know the ability though. Like I have the Glacier Command. I just like I like that name for the ability. I don't even know what the ability is gonna be though. You know, I don't know what the ability do. I don't want it too busted either. I'm thinking it could. What could it be? Oh, maybe something simple like she buffs up her allies. You know, like a +1 +1 HP to ally LMs. Something like that could be nice. Like just like a +1 to whoever on her team. Something simple. I feel like that's really simple. So instead of Kides being an 8, she would be like a 9. Or that it might even not be enough. That might just be like too boring. Maybe it could be like a 2, right? Maybe like a +2 HP. That could be kind of nice. Golden, but if you really do change it to a gumdrop, fun candy style, you would have changed the whole personality, and that makes it take a. Oh. Well, no, I'm gonna do the whole art different. What about Minty Medleys? I don't know. I was just thinking of names. That's funny. Minty Medleys. I kind of like that one. Okay, I think we'll do that. I think Minty Medleys instead of Gumball Barrage. We're just changing the whole thing to that. Yeah, I think that's gonna be like a fun idea. All right, make that smaller. If it's too big, it's still huge. But okay, Minty Medleys. What was it? Medleys? Where'd you write it? I'm looking for what you wrote. Medleys. Medleys? Okay. I think that's actually really funny. Minty Medleys is such a funny idea. Your cards really bring the dream aspect out of the whole game, makes everything so interesting. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a fun. Right? I think these are gonna be really fun. And I could totally imagine +2 to allies. Yeah, I think that really works for this one. And then hopefully soon, I don't know when, probably not next week, but the week after, I'm thinking we'll have enough cards that we could actually play test. You know what I'm talking about? I think that'd be really cool. Hello, Isabel, you have a sister? Oh, that's nice. I did not know that. I think I'm gonna wrap it up for today. You know, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. That is so nice of you guys. Thank you so much, Isabel, Monquest, Golden, Spine. I know I had to kick you out, but I still thank you for hanging out. Mr. Ghost was also here for a while. Who else? I want to say RB was also here for a bit, a person. And Warden was the last person that I remember speaking with. Let me check on the Instagram. No one really spoke on Instagram, and no one really said anything on Twitch. There are some lurkers, which I don't mind. I myself tend to lurk when I'm working on stuff. Her name is Lily. Oh, hope you and Lily have a wonderful day or night or wonderful weekend. I'm not going to be streaming this weekend. Name is Lily. Okay. When do you think your next stream? My next stream is Monday. So Mondays, so in the morning I play games. I'll be playing Splatoon 3. That's the game I've been playing currently. And then my afternoons, I actually share my game, Ori's, an action adventure game, which I have been working on for a bit now. Hopefully you like it. It's based on Caribbean mythology. You go island to island, helping out people and creatures, and the creatures help you out too. So it's, think Kingdom Hearts, but instead of Donald and Goofy, you have these like spiritual creatures helping you out. And then on Tuesday will be when I'll be back doing this one. Right now it's 7:30 p.m. for me. I don't know what time it is for you guys, but it's 7:30 p.m. I'll probably have dinner. I'll probably hang out with my daughter and my fiance. Yeah, it's same. Oh, we're in the same time zone. Awesome. So I stream, what is it? 11 a.m. gaming. Like I play games and I usually chat. And then I do at 6 p.m. Usually I do like doodles or like more like design chat. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, Mondays I play games and I talk about my video game. Tuesdays I play games and talk about TCGs. 5:30 for you. Yeah, you're behind me. You're 2 behind. Yeah, you're 2 behind. So it's earlier for you than me. And then was it Wednesdays and Thursdays are my doodle streams. That's the ones we just have fun and we just like doodle silly stuff. And then back on Friday I do this one. Right? And I think it's fun. The Fridays might change depending, because I would really love if Fridays were the day I could actually like do like a collab stream. That's what I really want to do. That would be like my ideal, like, you know, fingers crossed in the near future I could do that, where I could share other people's games, talk about game design. That's like the whole point of this, is to talk about game design, because I wanted these to all feel different. You know, this one, like, you know, I have Kides is like a rushdown fighter. We have Alice, the grappler, and then we have Yuki, which is more of a zoner. I would say she's like far away. She's doing like more of like a support role kind of thing. And then I want to build other kind of like categories and different types of cards. And then talk, with the boss will be a really fun one too. I think the nightmares and the fragments. But either way, thank you guys so much. Hope to see you all very soon. See you next time. Goodbye.